There's a lot to say about when you leave Facebook. Today we made it official on Veterans Day to make it clear to ourselves and to those around us. This is one of the most best days of my life right now. Not because I'm leaving Facebook, but because I left this whole segment of my life behind. I remember in 2009 when I signed up for the Facebook page and I was on MySpace. And never, ever did I think that there would be such conflict in my life. And there was so much conflict, and I could say social media had a lot to do with it. I met a lot of people that were very tough and difficult. Family problems started to I mean, it just started to create a bunch of problems. So I feel very good. I feel vindication today because it takes me back to 2009 when this all started, and it ends tonight for me. It had to, because I couldn't do it anymore. I didn't feel safe anymore. And doing this blog, whether it gets to you or not, if you're one of those people who've had difficulties at home, come from a broken family, broken marriage, just a bad situation altogether, you would probably feel the same way as I do. I feel like free today. There's a lot of freedom in being able to have a free speech area where you don't have to be fact checked. And there is a lot of abuse that's going on social media. And I blame a lot of the other problems. I can't even imagine what a parent has gone through to bury a child, or a family member, or a friend, or, relative over suicide. But social media might have probably played a role in that. And there's some statistics and numbers that really they need to look at. When you think of Veterans Day, you think of what's going on with the veterans. To escape this whole horrible, horrible last 10 years, for a lot of people, that's not just social media, but it's a chapter in your life, It's just turning the page. I wanted to do this blog because I wanted you to know personally that I don't hold Facebook responsible for the deaths of these people, but I do think that there's a factor involved. They didn't exactly pull the trigger, put it that way, but there's problems that have generated because of social media that I think it's harmful and it's hurtful, and that's why I didn't feel safe anymore. So I felt it was a safe bet to walk away from this blog site on my Facebook page and retire my page and retire everything and turn the page. Taking a whole new approach to my life, and I don't see a future in blogging for me. I don't see a future in doing this as a career. I just do this as I see fit. I am going back to school, and I'm going to start my life over, and I want to start over. And I told my friend, and I told a counselor and my support staff that that's what I want to do. I feel that families and marriages and birthdays and holidays are better spent together than through pictures on a social page. And that's all a lot of us have gotten, is pictures on a social page. We need to be in there, and we need to see our families, and we need to be connected. For veterans, this is a very strong message to stay connected. Anytime people leave, it's because they've been harmed by this. You take, for example, what's going on with Facebook's calculator, and how they have, pulled to the left, okay? they don't want anybody, they don't want a conservative voice like they do the left, okay? So I think that the purge that's going on at Facebook and the purge that's going on at Fox News is because people are tired. They want to be able to listen to news coverage without the biased opinions, without leaning left, leaning right. They just want news, okay? And what journalism is about is journalism is supposed to be about news. And social media is a media platform. And there are FCC rules. And I learned this a little bit from being a radio host. So I'm going to end this blog here, but I want to just thank you for those of you who have been able to listen to me. I will be over there at Parler. Go to #Pittsburgh for Trump. Thank you very much for listening.